Does anyone here remember the story of how these two came together? Probably not, because it happened about 500 years ago. I guess the question is, was Dave legitimately just buying groceries at the store where Leah worked when the two of them first met? Or was he, in fact, stalking her? It was early 2002 when he first walked through Leah's checkout line to pay for his bacon and eggs when his eyes met hers for the first time. I was in awe, Dave says. He was immediately taken by her beauty and the connection he felt with her. It was palpable. But Dave didn't ask her out right away, no. He kept it chill like a cucumber. Perhaps he was nervous, or perhaps he was playing hard to get. Every time he came in to buy something, he would always come through my lane specifically just to quote-unquote chat and say hi, Leah says. Those eyes, that smile, that hair. Let's just be clear, everyone, for the record, that Leah really didn't mind that Dave was stalking her. Sometimes he would even join her on her coffee breaks to get to know her better. But this went on for 2.5 months before one day they were talking casually, like they always do, when all of a sudden there was an awkward pause in the conversation. Leah couldn't hold back any longer and laughed. So are you ever going to ask me out, or are you just going to keep coming over to my work? Well, yeah, eventually, Dave said with a smirk. See, everyone, playing hard to get does work. After the first date, I knew he was special, says Leah. They went to the John B. pub where everything was going great. Conversation and drinks were flowing perfectly. However, when their food came, Leah found out something about Dave that she would never forget. They looked down only to find a big black hair right in the middle of their plate. Dave gave a tight smile, tried to play it cool, and casually sent it back. However, when their food came back the second time, there was another hair in it. Dave couldn't hold back any longer. His face turned a little green, and that's when Leah learned about his intense issue with hair. That first date was special, all right. Suffice to say, they left the pub after that and went and got coffee instead. But this was the first of many times they learned that it doesn't really matter what kind of bad or unfortunate things happen to them in life, because they saw that it's their unique, special connection that makes everything feel right at the end of the day anyway. The rest of the night was simple, yet perfect. Dave was a total gentleman, walking Leah back to her house and even giving her a goodnight kiss on her doorstep. Soon after they started dating, Dave dropped her off at work one day, and he couldn't take his eyes off her as he drove away instead of watching where he was going. He drove right into another vehicle as it was coming into the parking lot. Leah got a huge laugh and a pretty big ego boost, and Dave got red-hot embarrassment and a higher insurance rate. Was it worth it, Dave? 4 years later, with one son, Tristan, already here, and their daughter, Sienna, soon on the way, Dave proposed to Leah. But because Leah never felt like she needed a wedding to know that Dave was her forever, they never ended up planning one. Over the years, though, Dave would joke that if they ever did end up getting married, that Leah would now have to propose to him. Over time, Leah understood more and more why it was so important to him. And so one day, in bed, she looked at him and said, and I quote, "Babe, I know we've had more than our share of ups and downs, and I know we can drive each other crazy, but we balance each other out. And I love you so much, and I want to grab your butt even when we're old and wrinkled. Will you marry me?" Dave's jaw hit the floor as Leah held out a box with a ring. Tears welled up in his eyes as time stopped for a moment. His mouth opened slightly. "Yes, I will." Dave and Leah, with your hands joined now, let us now proceed to your vows and promises to one another.
I, Dave, take you, Leah, to be my wife, my partner in life, my one true love. I will always cherish your friendship, and I love you today, tomorrow, and forever. I will trust and honor you. I will laugh with you. I will cry with you, throughout the best and the worst, throughout the difficult times and the easy. Whatever may come, I will always be there. As I give you my hand to hold, so I give you my life to keep. Babe, I choose you then, and I choose you now, forever and always. You will continue to be my choice. I knew 20 years ago when we first met that you were the person I wanted to spend the rest of my life with. The years throughout, we have built an amazing family. And I lost my thought. An amazing life and a beautiful family together. And for that, I will always be grateful. We will be together we have been together for so long. These vows won't change anything between us because I vowed to love you forever years ago when I first fell in love with you. Love you more.
I, Leah, take you, Dave, to be my husband, my partner in life, and my one true love. I will cherish our friendship and love you today, tomorrow, and forever. I will trust you and honor you. I will laugh with you and cry with you. Through the best and the worst, through the difficult and the easy, whatever may come, I will always be there. As I have given you my hand to hold, so I give you my life. Dave. Just when I thought love was not for me, along came you. I've learned that love isn't about finding someone you can live with, it's about finding someone you can't live without. When you have someone beside you, someone strong, dependable, supportive, and giving, the hard times are easier, the easy times are sweeter, and the sweet times make you feel like the most loved person in the whole world. And that's how it feels having you beside me. I love you. After all this time, I still love you. It's always been you. It was you yesterday, it was you today, and it will be you tomorrow. You are my beginning and my end. You are my always and forever where I'm meant to be. I vow to keep you as the one I live with, laugh with, and laugh at. I promise to never skip an episode ahead on anything we are jointly binge watching, and I promise to try to listen to you when you ramble on about fantasy football. I promise to still grab your butt even when we're old and wrinkly, and I promise to love you more than coffee, but not always before. Please don't make me perfect. I love you not only for what you are, but for what I am when I am with you. Like bacon, you make everything better. As the wise Salt and Pepper once said, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. Dave, you're not just my man, you're my home, my rest, my heart, and my safe place. I promise I will always put us first every day for the rest of our lives. You're my love spirit.
From the bottom of all our hearts, we wish you well. We will always be here for you when you need us. Congratulations, Dave and Leah. You are now indeed officially married. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct pleasure and honor to introduce to you all for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Hallstout.